Hello, another in-between episode. Hopefully this will be the last episode about my PT2399 endeavor. So the module we made last time with the multiple delays, so multi-tap delay technically, I've made a feedback circuit for that. Tried to it's really lo-fi, but so I just want to show that one as well, and a few things of things I've figured out, and just gonna listen a bit to how it sounds, because it sounds really nice. I think it's a really cool multi-tap delay with much more control than the first PT2399 delay reverb module we did. So let's just dive into the schematics and look what I've been doing. Alright, so here's schematics of a few things I've tried. The delay block here is the blocks that I did in the last episode. So the multi-tap delay blocks, two of them, which I have on my board. So I've thought of many ways of doing this. Right now I have an input level going into the dry wet, and then I added a mixer after the dry wet, where I put the input from the feedback. So a pot going into the feedback inverted mixer that goes in here, and together with the wet input signal into the delay blocks out here, and then I could have another mixer here and out. I've actually, in the latest iteration, I've skipped this one and just went straight in, and that didn't work too well. I'm not finished thinking about this, so I took this part and I moved that and put that before this. So I moved everything around. Does not look great right now, but so the feedback and the input level is mixed together with a inverted mixer going into the dry wet and then into the delay blocks, and there's also no output mixer. So again, this is not a real episode, it's just in between. I'm just showing what I'm working on right now. While looking for ways to do the feedback, I have a small kitten in the studio. That's the noise in the background. She runs around here playing with a small toy. So when I looked online, I did check out schmidtspitz.de, Rene Schmidt's version of this, and so here's his a bit modified version from the datasheet that I did. So with these, you can read all about it. He gets a bit better response, but more noise. So maybe not good for what I have so far. And here you can see the input. So he doesn't have a mix input wet dry. So one of the reasons I didn't use this one. But it goes into an inverted mixer, and here he has a soft clipping circuit that would be good to have, that makes the doesn't distort the circuit so much, and then buffers this signal, goes into the delta T, that is his delay block, goes out, filters, here's the delay time, goes into another what's this? And here on the other side we have feedback and delay. So here we see the feedback goes back up here and is summed together with the input into this inverting mixer. And the delay goes out here together with the input signal, another inverted mixer to the output. So maybe this one would be a good thing to have, except for the fact that I want a mix here. So yeah, but let me show you instead the building blocks that I've made and a bit how it sounds right now. Alright, so here is the new circuit. As it is configured now, it is configured as an inverting mixer with the input. So instead of just having a pot on the input, I actually have it connected as one input on the mixer. And the second one is coming from the output of the mixer of that mixes all the taps and the mix together. So we have the mix pot, the input pot and the feedback pot, and they are, the mix pot is around 50%, this one is around 30%, and feedback is now 0. So as you hear, when we turn up the feedback, we get more feedback, not too much, because, and this is also because of the mix, because as it is configured now, and this, depending on how we configure all these components, they act differently, but now they are mixed before the wet dry signal. So now if we take more into the effect, yeah, and you hear that becomes a total feedback loop when we take it all into the effect and then all from the effect. So these two interact quite a lot. And you hear the more feedback we have, the more gritty the signal is. So it's a noisy circuit, everyone says that, so we know that. But even though it is a nice feel to it, I think. So this is as far as I'm going to take this right now. I might be back in a later episode when I actually have a module of this, but I just wanted to try this out. So next episode I'm gonna make a completely other module with a PT2399. One more module and then we're done with the PT2399 as well. But a completely different one, I think. I don't know, I haven't built it yet, so I don't know how different it will be. But I will use someone else's schematics, so for that matter it will probably be different. So, thanks for watching. Lots of rambling as usual. Yeah, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.